Cheap peeps, and welcome back to Maverick Baking. My name is Kelly, and you know, I just can't remember what this video was going to be about. Obviously I'm talking shit. Welcome back to the best time of the month. It's my mystery food parcel delivery, the Degustabox. If you are new to the Degustabox videos or the playlist on this channel, the Degustabox is essentially a big box of mystery food items that are delivered to your door, and there you go. You just open them and eat them and enjoy them. It's great. If you are interested in getting your own Degustabox, do click the link in the description box below where you can get one for a good price, and I promise you'll be happy with like at least two of the things in the box. You guys know me by now. This is like my favorite video to make of the month because it's a complete mystery. It's a complete surprise what's inside. Don't mind me waving my blades around as usual. So as usual, the first thing we encounter when we open our box is a little sheet of paper telling us all of the products inside the box, how much they cost individually so that you know how much money you're saving, and just a little bit more about the products. But we like to make this a surprise, so... Ooh! Okay, so we have some Indie Bay quinoa pretzel bites. This looks like my kind of shit. Now, really, I'm not too into quinoa because I'm not an arsehole. I'm joking. But this sounds pretty good. So let's just get into these. It says that they're cracked pepper flavour and that they're only 98 calories per serving. Ugh. Okay, so let's get into these. Ooh. Honey, they smell good. So you might not be able to see inside super clearly, but this is the inside of our bag. There's plenty in here. It smells kind of sweet. It almost smells like popcorn. It's very hard, so I'm guessing they're going to be really crunchy. A little bit bland, actually. You do get a little bit of that cracked pepper flavour. It's obviously black pepper rather than chili pepper, cayenne pepper, anything like that. You do get a little bit of heat from them. They're already crunchy, which is nice. They're an addictive texture, you know, that kind of nice solid crunch. They might be good to top salads with, or soups, or just eat by the handful when you're bored, but probably wouldn't go back for these. Anyway, moving on. So next up we have another kind of healthy, savoury snack. Dr. Karg's Emmental cheese and pumpkin seed crisp breads. This packaging is hella fancy, look at it. So inside, I'm guessing these are just kind of cheesy cracker type things. 100% whole grain and all that kind of stuff. I love things like this. I love having cheese or avocado or just, you know, whatever I can find to spread on these kind of things. I'm pretty excited to try these. Ugh, I've just seen something disgusting. Okay, so we have Tootsie Roll midgies. I fucking hate Tootsie Rolls! If you want to see my first ever reaction to eating a Tootsie Roll, check out the video I've linked up here where I taste tested American chocolate like this time last year. They're just awful. I can't stand the texture, I can't stand the flavour. Unless I find some kind of recipe to use these in, these were gonna be swiftly given away because I ain't a fan. Okay, next up we have 2 bags of something sweet. We have Haribo Fruitylicious. So these have 30% less sugar with the same great taste. So all of the things inside are shaped like fruits with little faces, which I always find a bit strange. The whole anthropomorphic thing with food does weird me out a bit. Oh, they do smell very fruity. Okay, so I'm gonna go for a green one because I'm a weirdo who really likes green sweets. So this is looking like apple flavor. Wow. That tastes like someone has just made straight apple juice into a gummy. It's pretty good. Let's try another flavor just while we're here. Why not? Let's try a lemon one. So just the same, obviously not as sour as most lemon sweets and things like that, but a real strong fruity taste. And like I said, I don't eat sweets a lot, so I don't know if these are any less kind of sweet than regular Haribo, but they certainly taste good. Moving on to something else that looks pretty sweet. We have these Emily Fruit Crisps, Crunchy Fig Banana. So this is intriguing. So I've seen crunchy vegetable crisps, which have become kind of fashionable amongst the more health conscious of us. But I've never seen fruit crisps. So it says these are one of my 5 a day. Inside, we have these tiny little banana chips, which actually look pretty cute. Do they taste good though? Holy shit, they do. Wow. These like punch you in the face with banana flavor. Really sweet, really crunchy. You probably heard, it's almost like a cracker. It's really crunchy. They're pretty cool and I'd be very happy to finish them off. Next up, we have something very tasty. We have been given the Kit Kat Chunky New York Cheesecake Bar. Now these are relatively new. If you do want to see me taste and review this bar, you can check it out here. I found it really difficult to find one of these bars at the time, so I'm kind of glad they've sent me another one because they were good. Thank you, Degustabox. Next up, we have the Protein Ball Co.'s cherry and almond flavored protein bites. Now I have seen these before, I think, but it's something I've never tried. So they're made with egg whites and cashew nuts and cherry and almond flavoring, obviously. They contain 20% protein. Now it's kind of weird. I like almonds as they are, but I hate almond flavoring. So like anything like a cherry bakewell or amaretto liqueur, I can't stand it. It's one of the very few things on earth I don't like the taste of. So, oh, these do smell like that. So on that note, I will try to be unbiased and judge these, but I'm not super keen on almond as it is. Well, as you can see, this is kind of the size they are, kind of just like a big Malteser. And they've got a sort of dusting of this red stuff on them, which I'm guessing is dehydrated cherry or something. Let's try them out. Yum. They do taste of that sort of artificial almond flavouring, the kind that you find in, you know, cakes and bakewell tarts, liqueurs, things like that. But it's not too strong that I dislike it. If you've had protein bars or little protein balls, energy balls, bliss balls, whatever the hell anyone calls them nowadays, you might know the texture. It's quite a dense texture. They're sweet without being sort of sickly sweet. They don't kind of hurt your teeth like some protein bars and protein products do. And there's a little bit of texture from the nuts in there as well. These are really good. Would recommend them. So very happy to have 2 bags of these as well. So we have a drink here. We have True Nopal Cactus Water. Who would have thunk it? This is what it looks like. Just a big sort of 1 litre carton here. Prickly pear cactus puree blended with filtered water. No added sugar or anything like that. I'm intrigued. So this will probably taste better chilled, obviously, but I want to taste this just now because I've never tasted a cactus before. It smells of nothing. Oh, okay. If you've ever had coconut water, it's a little bit similar. It's not as sweet as most coconut water is, but it's just kind of a vaguely fruity, sweet, refreshing taste with a little bit of kind of a cucumbery wateriness to it. It's pretty pleasant. You know, it's not too strong or anything like that, but it's pretty tasty. And it even advertises itself as being healthier than coconut water, even though it's owned by Lucozade. I'll be quite happy to drink that. Finally, we're going all out on the health food this month. We have Primrose Kitchen raw beetroot and ginger muesli. So as you can see, this is vegan and gluten-free, and there's a standard kind of wellness goddess on the back selling us her muesli. Her name is actually Primrose. That's grim. This is made with 100% natural whole food ingredients, fresh vegetables and fruit, blah, blah, blah. It contains raw beetroot, ginger, almonds, coconut, chia seeds and psyllium husks. And oats, because, you know, you need something that's normal to eat in there too. I do like cereals. I love cereals. I love porridge. I love muesli. So, like I said, I probably won't taste this one just now because it's more of a breakfast item. But, you know, I've seen worse. The colour's kind of freaking me out. There's lots of pinks and greens in there, but can't be too bad, right? What a box! What a big fruity box! So let's just have a look in here. So it said that the theme this month was a family selection, with the kind of sweets and chocolates and the mini Tootsie Rolls being snacks for kids, and the kind of more healthy grown-up foods being for adults, obviously. Boring. But I'd say this was a pretty good box. There's only one product in here that I despise, so you know, that's a fairly decent outcome. Like I said, if you want to get your little paws on your own Degustabox subscription, or just a one-off box, do click the link in the description box below to find them for a great price. I love these, mostly because it's food delivered straight to my door with no effort, but it also gives you a chance to taste all these foods that you would never normally taste. Like, for example, if I picked this up in a shop, it would cost me £5, $4.99, like £5 actual pounds. That's more money than I would ever spend on cereal. But, you know, I just spend my little amount in my box and I get it all sent to me. And it's stuff I would never normally try, or maybe never even normally see in my local shops, because, you know, I live in the arse end of nowhere. Thank you guys again for watching, and a super special thank you again to my Patreon supporters, Nate and Enrico. You guys are the best. As always, there will be a link in the description box below to my blog, Maverick Baking, where you can find even more reviews and lots of delicious recipes. But in the meantime, until next time, thank you guys again for watching, and I will see you soon.